Hello children, today we are going to learn another word family, right? It's about ED word family. Now we have done word families like at, and, add. Few word families we have done. So now I move on to the another word family, ed, right? ED, right? We did all the word families with a sound first, right? At, add, like that. Now we have move on to a sound, a, right? Middle sound going to be a sound. E is E letter, a sound, right? So we call it ed word family, right? Ed word family. Now shall we go through the words and see what are the words we can make? Right, now in here we have ed word family words, right? We are going to go through the words and see, okay? Right, I'm going to read one by one. Ed word family. Now when you see these words, you can see something else. All the words have last two sounds same, right? So we call them rhyming words, right? That's another lesson, rhyming words. So in here also you can find all the rhyming words, right? Ed, last sound is ed. We call them rhyming words. They rhyme together. Bed, fed, ted, wed, right? We can, when we tell the words, we can see a similar ending sound. So we call them rhyming words, right? Right, now we read ed word family and see. Right, first word I am going to read is wed. This is wed. Ed, wed. Ed, wed. And here we have bed. Ed, bed. Ed, bed. And here we have fed. Ed, fed. Fed. Ed, fed. You can see the boy is feeding the fish. So past tense of feed is fed. Fed. Right? Kara කියන එක කෑවුවා. Right? And here Ted. Ted. That is a short form for teddy bear. Ted. Ed. Ted. Red. You know red color. Red. Red. Ed. Red. Right? Here lead. Lead. Ed. Lead. Here sped. Sped. Ed. Sped. Sped. Sped කියන්නේ speed එකේ past tense. Sped. වේගෙන් ගියා කියන්නේ sped. Right? Here we have fled. Fled. I line it. Draw line. Fled. Fled. Fled කියන්නේ මග ඇරලා ගියා. අපි මොකක් හරි භයානක දෙයක් එහෙම වෙනකොට අපි මග ඇරලා පැනලා යන්නේ. ඒකට තමයි fled. Right? And here sled. This is sled. What is a sled? හිම ස්නෝ වල පදින පුංචි වාහනයක්. යානාවක් වගේ එකක් තමයි sled කියන්නේ. හිමේ යන්න පුළුවන් මේකෙන්. Right? And here bled. Can you see? There's a wound here. Here's a wound. It's bleeding. So we call bled. Past tense of bleed is bled. Right? So these are ed word family. Okay, all the words from ed word family. Right, now we can more words here. We read them. Shall we read these words? Yes. Bed. You know the bed where we sleep. Fed. Now we have seen the picture, right? Fed. Kavwa. Lead. This is lead. Red. This is wed. Wed. Ed, wed. And here we have 4-letter words. Right? We read 4-letter and 5-letter words as well. Right. Bled. Ed. Bled. Bled. Bled එක අපි දැක්ක නේද? ලේ ගියා කියන එක bled කියන්නේ. Then the next one is fled. This is fled. Fled කිව්වේ මග ඇරලා යනවට. Next one is pled. 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 This is pled. Pled කියන්නේ අපි මොකක් හරි දෙයක් කරලා ආයාචනාවක් කරන්නේ. අපි බගපත්ව ඉල්ලනවට තමයි ඉල්ලුවා කියන එක past tense එක. Right? Played. Then next one, shed. Shed. Maduwa, shed. Right. Then the next one is sled. We saw a picture, right? Sled. Sled. Sled means it's a little vehicle you can ride on the snow. Hima yanaවක්. හිමේ යන්න පුළුවන් වාහනයක්. Right? The sled. And this one have 5 letters. Shred. Shred. තීරු කපන්නේ. Shredding. Right? Shred. Right. These are word family. Now shall we go through some activities and see what we can do with this word family? Here we have match words with each picture. Match words with each picture. Right. Let's see what you have. Draw a line from each word with the correct picture. Now we have learnt all these words, so you can match. What are the words we have? Bled, wed, fed, shed. Right? Bled කියන්නේ ලේ ගියා කියන එක. කවුරු හරි තුවාල වෙලා ලේ යන්නේ. Here. Bled. So you can match together. Then the next one is wed. Wed කියන්නේ විවාහ උත්සවයක්, wedding. Wed. Then the next one is fed. Fed. Like this you can draw a line. Fed. Next one is shed. 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 Right. Then we have another activity. Trace and write each word. Right. So you have to read bled, then trace it, then write it. Okay. Then wed, fed, shed. You can do that. Then we move on to next paper. Here what you have to do? You have to build the words. Right. Now we have learned the words. So you can cut these letters. If you can't cut properly, ask your mommy to cut. Then you can make words. Fed. Fed, how do we make? Fed. Fed. Right? So you can cut the words and cut the letters and make the words in the squares here. Right? So you have given 5 words. So cut these letters and paste properly. Right? That also you can do. Let's see what are the pictures we have. This is fed. This is bed. This is wed. This is sled. This is shed. Right? So those are the words we have. Right. The next one, let's see. Here we have to match words with picture. Circle the correct word that matches the picture. Right? So what are the pictures we have? Here shed. This is the shed. This is bled, bed, wed, led, pled. Right? So you can find the word and circle. For example, I'll give you one example. First picture is shed. Shed. So we circle this word shed. Right? So that also you. Right. Now in here you have another worksheet you can do. Okay. You can circle and trace. Circle the word that matches the picture in each row and trace the correct word. Right? So what you have to do? You have to look at the picture. What is the first picture? It's a shed. So what we have to do? මොකනද කරන්න අපි? අපි මේක circle කරනවා. Right? We draw a circle around the word. Then what we do? We write the word here. Oh, I can't write properly. Sorry. Like this, you have to write inside the line. Right? Teacher used the mouse to write, so it's very difficult. You can write properly with your pencil. So like this, we write. Okay, shed. So like that, you can do all the pictures. What are the pictures we have? We have a shed we have done already. Then the bed. Then the fed. Then we have led. Led කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? කාට හරි මග පෙන්නනවා. අපි ඉස්සරහෙන් යනවා මග පෙන්නගෙන. Led. Then the wed. මග පෙන්නනවා. lead කියන්නේ, right? Right, let's. Right, in here you have word family sentences. Write a word from the box to complete each sentence. Sentence you have to read, then find the proper word to fill this blank, right? My dad stores his tools. My dad stores his tools in the, where we store the tools? In the shed. තාත්තා tools ගබඩා කරන්නේ කොහෙද? shed එකේ. In the shed. My dad stores his tools in the shed. Right? So shed, S-H-E-D. Third one. Shed. Right? Then the next one. Ted likes to ride down a hill on a, where? Ted likes to ride down a hill on a sled. Sled. Sled, right? When it's snowing, you can ride down the hill with a sled, right? Sled himayane. Right. Next one is Jill's arm blank after she fell and hurt herself. What happened when you fall? You bleed, right? So past tense is bled, I said. Bled. 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 Here you have to write bled. This word, bled. Okay. Then my favorite color is, that is simple one. My favorite color is, what is the color given here? Red. Red. So write red here. The students were into the park. Led into the park. Guide karna, maga pennana, led. Students were led into the park. So you can read the sentences once you done the activity to improve your reading as well. How do we read? My dad stores his tools in the shed. Ted likes to ride down a hill on her sled. Jill's arm bled after she fell and hurt herself. My favorite color is red. The students were led into the park. Right? So these are the sentences you must do. Right? So these are the activities we have for this week. So we will meet you again in another video. Until then, goodbye. Thank you for watching. Bye.